going on, guys? We are back today with part 2 of the shed makeover. Today we completely gutted everything out of the shed and we made some space for our new trusses. Let me say, was it messy? Super messy. Honestly, I spent so much time cleaning. I have so much footage of me cleaning, I can make a montage out of it. And if I did, it'd probably look a little something like this. But in all seriousness, what a nightmare it was to clean everything. I was just constantly cleaning and some more cleaning. We did all this so we can go ahead, we take everything out of the shed so we can build some new trusses and get them inside here. The trusses that were inside the shed were pretty rotted out. I mean, not something I felt comfortable enough to put a new roof on top of. So once we had all new fresh wood under and we had new trusses, we're able to lay down some plywood and get ready to actually put some shingles on this thing. So anyways, I'm gonna keep talking short. Just watch, it's just wow, what a nightmare of things to clean. As any reasonable person would agree, the first step of this entire process is going to be, well, we need to tear everything down to expose it. As mentioned earlier, there has been sheetrock and installation installed. Now if you notice, I'm pretty covered up for the reason being that this installation is actually fiberglass, and it's pretty itchy when you get it on yourself. As well as this stuff's just horrible to breathe. I mean, I wore a respirator this entire time and I felt fine. I didn't wear a respirator to the dump and I felt horrible. Speaking of the dump, I had to load all this inside the back of my truck. And if you're wondering how I did it, yep, just a couple deadlifts and we got this. But we're gonna go ahead and let's strip this entire thing down to absolutely nothing. Let's get down to bare bones so we can see what we're working with and figure out what we need to replace later. Who's this guy? This is Omar. Omar's my brother-in-law. He came in and out of the project to help me here and there with extra set of hands whenever I need him, so just don't mind him too much. A very important thing to start off with is going to be a plan. So we went ahead and we took measurements of everything. After we took measurements, we went to Home Depot, we bought the corresponding wood, and then we came back. From there, our plan was we were going to place one truss at a time to strengthen the shed until we got to the point that the shed we felt was strong enough that we can replace 2 trusses at a time. Was this necessary? Probably not. I only did it just on the slim chance that in case something happened and the shed may collapse for it not having enough trusses up. Is it likely to happen? Probably not. Could it happen? Sure, maybe. But I just went ahead and went on the side of caution and we replaced one truss at a time. Once we replaced all of our trusses, then we went ahead and we reinforced them. We just put 22.5-inch pieces of 2x4 between them. This is just to strengthen the shed. Plus it also gives me something for me to build off of later, which is for much later plans of the shed that I probably won't even get to inside this series. But on top of providing support, it also provides potential places for me to put brackets and tables and other stuff that I may put into the future. while since the last time I actually talked. I've just been filming and just trying to get work done. As you can see behind me, well, we have majority of the shed has been already replaced. The last truss after replaced is going to be the absolute first one, but the face piece is also bolted up to it, so that's going to be the last one I'm going to do. But as you can see, everything's bolted up, everything's enforced, and this shed is honestly a lot stronger than it was when I originally started. I feel like this is probably a good time to say I really have no idea what I'm doing here, but I'm just doing it, and we're having a good time while doing it. It's been a lot of work. I've been actually pretty tired during this process, but it's looking really good. The shed's coming along. I'm actually very happy. So we went ahead, we just replaced all the trusses and most of the supports of the shed, and we did leave a couple of them to the back that were fine. This was our main area of concern because the roof was leaking, as you can tell, through these giant holes here. So now comes the day that we're gonna fully expose this. We're gonna rip this tin can apart. We're gonna go fix the side of the roof here and see how this thing looks. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I'm not too sure what I've been doing with it, but I can tell you right now, we've just been working. This is actually day number 4. We've had 2 half days, so you can probably get this done in 3-4 days, maybe, I don't know. So today's gonna be plywood. I don't have roofing paper or shingles because honestly, it's expensive. So we'll be waiting till now this weekend now when I get paid to go buy the stuff. But for now, we're gonna go ahead, let's rip off this roof, let's get this last truss replaced, let's see some plywood on this thing, and at least we can have a solid roof once again, and then we can kind of start cleaning it up a little bit more inside. So let's get right to it. What's going on, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed that last little bit. My girlfriend ended up coming out. She said I look handsome on top of the roof, so you know, just makes you feel kind of special. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's just kind of go back to the whole, I'm not a professional, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but we're doing it. At the end of the day, we have 2 hands and we have tools and we have the ability to do stuff. So let's do it. Let's find out. Why not? I mean, what better roof is there out there to practice on than a shed? I mean, it's nothing structural. It's not a house. And it's honestly just to keep a couple tools protected. If it has a couple leaks or it's not exactly straight or it's a little crooked, whatever, it's a learning experience. So this is how we all learn. I know these camera angles have been pretty dry in these last 2 videos. And I'm sorry, I kind of just set the camera and set it and forget it and went to work. In the next video coming up, we actually took time while I was working, and I wasn't in such a rush to actually sit down and actually capture different shots and try to get close-ups of things. And it's really my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I was just kind of in a rush to try to get things done. It wasn't until the next episode that we actually kind of slowed down a little bit, and we weren't in such a rush. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great time. I hope you guys maybe learned something. I'm pretty sure you guys know more than I do on the subject. So if you guys know anything, feel free to leave it down below. Let me know what I did wrong. So maybe if I ever build another roof, probably unlikely. But if I do, I can have just that much more knowledge. At the end of the day, this is all here just to share. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the truss process of trying to make all the trusses. And trust me, this does get better. It's not going to be as dry. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe.